Thank you for being patient, everyone. We're going to continue on, but I'm going to change. I was going to do some work on some of the other alts, but I think I'll do something different. Where am I? DS9. All right. That has been completed. So do I want to stick with the refit or do I want to switch ships? That's a good question. What ships do I have? So torpedo build on the Calm Flag. I haven't flown the Dark Speech in a long time. Or the Friendly Fire. I think we'll stick with this one. And we're gonna hit the random button. Randomize it. Yeah. There is a Cytor build on this ship, and I kind of feel like making it into a Metator build. The only issue with that is it can't fit Concentrate Firepower 3. Titan does, however. I think I have a Metator build on the Titan.
The situation is grim. All attempt.
Just an ISA.
Disarm your weapons. You will escort us to your home world, where we will begin assimilating your culture and technology.
Scanning the nanite transformer. Done. Additional data is available. The nanite probes can repair the transformers. Stop them! A probe is closing in on a transformer. Destroy
Still
it!
fighting in the center. Nice.
A probe is closing in on a transformer. Destroy it!
We will add your technological and biological distinctiveness to our own.
Can't I close?
Four shields failing.
We have the bulwark.
Four shields failing.
Nope.
Target shields have failed.
Can't deal with all that aggro.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Well, that really sucked. You guys gonna kill it? You guys capable of killing it? There you go. Good job.
Sensors confirm that the
That can't suck. Well, next one. Should buy some of this stuff. Get all the buffs and going. Yep, here we go. Give us something good this time. And give me a half-decent group, please. That would be nice. It's a ground. Well, okay, we just did this. That's fine. It's gonna be a little bit different on this character. Let me get my cat out. Got it. Drill. That kind of looks like a trill. That's another trill. Someone has a Vorta and a Gorn. Armor.
Fire in the hole! Obstacle clear. Fire in the hole! Clear to proceed.
Just quick, rapid fire, kill everything, all the things. This is how this. That is certainly awkward. I will be back. Just gonna start everything up again. Bear with me, guys. It's just the usual, isn't it? Alright. In the middle of that as well. Let's jump in and see if anything broke.
Welcome to Pariah 3.
I'm a bit behind the others, okay. Well, that makes it easy.
This is it, the center of the hive.
Do it before we get slimed. We're out of here. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Hey, Illuminatrix. Hi, blue screens are pretty common for things. I think I have a bad motherboard. I think that's what my issue is. And in reality, no way to afford a new one. I think that's what the issue is. It could be worse. It could be like a bad CPU or something. And no way to replace it. Well, in any event, we are back. Let us continue in our path of mayhem for tonight. More randoms. Maybe some space random. Yeah, I think I have a gigabyte. I think I went for the cheapest motherboard that was available, and it's a gigabyte. Because I've tried everything else. I've tested I've updated drivers. Like usually that error is like a driver issue. I've tested drivers. I've turned off things, turned on things. Like I've even tried switching antivirus, all the fun stuff. Around that.
Imperial Terran forces are attempting to transform. Great.
Is that not working? Okay, that should show up on screen. It's not showing up, but yeah, well, at some point I will fix that. Or I'm hoping to. A few months, maybe. We'll see how that works out. The bright side, I am using a 2 PC setup, so the stream doesn't die. It is called... look for an artist called Backing Track. They do royalty-free stuff. Kind of like how 3D does now, and how Iris Heller and that stuff. Backing Track. It's actually a... hello? You guys, you really have to put all the crystals down. Everyone's already taken off. There we go. These guys are just in a little bit of a rush. And by the way, hi MC Stu, how you doing? Actually enjoying the music. I've been vibing to it myself, actually.
A placed crystal is under attack. Defend it. Terran reinforcements have arrived.
Goes well with the Klingon shenanigans from earlier. All my minions going. Guys, stay here.
A placed crystal is under attack. Defend it.
My minions are shitty. Big Papa, how you doing?
Terran reinforcements have arrived.
So you were streaming earlier. I hope you had a good stream this Saturday night.
The crystal has been purified. Advance to the next one. Terran reinforcements have arrived. Terran reinforcements have arrived. The crystal has been purified. Advance to the next one. Terran reinforcements have arrived. Flanking damage detected. arrived. A placed crystal is under attack. Defend it.
Yeah, the guy who made this playlist, was basically saying, yeah, there wasn't enough free royalty-free
Placed crystal is under attack.
heavy metal and rock music, which I completely agree with.
Terran reinforcements have arrived.
Yeah, that's always a risk. That's always a risk with that for
The
aid.
placed crystal is under attack. Defend it.
So I've gotten into the habit of
Terran reinforcements have arrived.
pre-screening people. If there's no one on, I just don't raid.
The crystal has been purified. Advance
Nice.
to the next one.
Where is it? All the way over there. Let me go to the Spire. I sure as hell click transport to Spire. Oh, holy shit. Earl Cherokee. Yeah, I miss PvP too, man. That's gone. That's been gone for a while. Although I think some people still PvP. It's the meta is completely different. It's something that's very, very
Well done.
cheesy.
Looks like the
I don't know how to
Terrans
put it.
retreating.
It's certainly different. Hey, Brittany.
Reading Terran transporter signals near the
Oh,
spire.
I stream on multiple locations.
Heads up. The Terran.
Okay, you're here. Anyone up there? You're here. Is there anyone up there? For all the sites, guys. I know. I know. Frank, you missed all the drama. It's a whole lot of drama that was happening. Are you back to playing STO, by the way? Last time I talked to you, you were getting engaged. How did that pan out? Did you get married? Oh yeah, I'm not putting them down. I even added some more that were kind of they were on the Twitch side, and I'm like, oh look, I have some stuff here on Twitch, so I moved them over to YouTube. There are a bunch of them that are missing. There's a lot of them that are missing. I am now married and moved to Chirac. Really? Congratulations, man. You have one, yeah. Those old PvP videos. There used to be more, but I guess since a lot of them were on Twitch, they get purged after a while. But Twitch doesn't keep anything long term. There was some stuff that I had on the hard disk itself. I still have those, and so I just uploaded them. That was a fun stream with Q. those days of PvP are long gone, man. Now it's a different, completely different animal. And there's like what, between 6 to 12 actual PvPers in the game.
Get
Sad
ready.
to say.
The Terrans are sending in their elite forces.
The rumors are true. An inferior universe, ripe for conquest.
The Terrans placed an agonizer by one of the routes. Destroy it, quickly!
Okay, I am.
You've already lost.
If you had, well, I don't have Twitch Prime.
Complete pile of weakness. I die for the Empire.
If you're a partner, I think they keep some stuff. You can highlight stuff and it keeps it for a little bit longer.
Looks like the Terrans have given up.
Let's get out of here. Oh yeah, that was when. I mean, PvP was still quite cheesy. When we were there, when we were doing it back in the day, it was still, it was pay to win. Let's be honest. Very much pay to win. You had to spend quite a bit of money, and I guess that's what really killed it in the end, was because they released the tier 6 ships, and everyone was like, well, fuck, I'm not gonna start spending money on more ships. Yeah, but those videos are, in fact, I think there's this one of the videos where I get what the hell, did I get sub-nuked or something? And I was like, I was saying something about, hey, I need and like you had already hit the science team on me at that point. It's like, yeah, you're cleared. And I go, that was back in the day when there was a shared cooldown between all the teams. So if you hit your tactical team, you can hit the engineering team or science team because they shared the cooldown. I think my favorite video is when we finally got that. Yeah, the grind was ridiculous. It still kind of is. The video when we finally caught, what's his name there? Janus? That's my favorite video. The guy that had been our nemesis, that had every single time we run into him, he would just hand us. And we finally got him that one time. Yeah. And we got it on video. That was great. Let's try a different build here. On the bright side, they have improved the game somewhat. Outside of PvP, there is a lot of quality of life improvements that they have implemented. So that's a thing. What am I doing here? A Vorn system? Really? Alright.
disarm your weapons. You will escort us to your home world, where we will begin assimilating your culture and technology.
More shields failing.
Would you believe it, Frank? The torpedoes are the thing.
Hull integrity below 75. More shields failing.
They're still struggling over there. We defeated Nova Corps. We defeated the hobos. We defeated Fat Panda.
Target shield has failed.
Although there was that glitch in the game, which really screwed us over. This is where if we killed someone who was completely drained down to zero and shut down, it wouldn't count as a kill. Like the game wouldn't count as a kill.
We are aboard. Surrender your vessel and prepare for assimilation.
So there was a whole lot of power creep for a while, up until season 13. Like when we were getting to season 13, we were hitting like 100k DPS and over, up to like I think 150, 200 in some cases. Then they nerfed the shit out of beams, fire at will, everything. They nerfed it to the ground. They've nerfed all the embassy console into oblivion. They're worthless now, completely worthless. Just to control the power creep. But now, you have people hitting like 1 million and above DPS. Is the game good? It depends. So, are you a Star Trek fan? I gotta ask you that. Are you a Star Trek fan? If you like Star Trek, any kind of Star Trek, any of the old things, then yes, you will probably enjoy this game. You can play it single player. You don't have to interact with anyone. You can play it with people. You can play it as a Federation, Romulan, Klingon, Jem'Hadar, all those kinds of things. There is enjoyment in this game. Well, it's not going to be like realistic space, like say some of the newer space games out there. This is like the way it works in space is kind of like how EVE Online works. It's more like submarines in space, kind of. Well, it depends. If you're talking about infected space elite, then it's the torpedoes, heavily nannied, like a torpedo build with a lot of support. If you're talking about HSE, then yes, those are the science characters that really rule in ISE, in HSE, I mean. Played 5 years before interacting with people. Yeah. Or sorry, it's 9 months before interacting with people. And 5 years, yeah. It is an amusement park, kind of. For the most part, you get what you want out of it. It is kind of lacking in the end game. You kind of have to make your own end game. I think that's a big major flaw of this game, is that the lack of end-game content. Or like the players basically make our own end game, and that is like for a lot of people chasing DPS, benchmarking specific, I'll call them dungeons. They're called TFOs, but for if you're not familiar, they're basically what other games call dungeon. So people will go around and parse them, run a combat log, try to see how far they can push the numbers, how they can game the game, basically what metas they can find. I like to play with different off metas, stuff that's not exactly meta. Thank you. Or Space Barbie. People like Space Barbie, it's getting your ship to look a certain way. Make it themes, different colored weapons to match your ship, different torpedoes. Some people like to roleplay, actual roleplay. So this game has a little bit of something for everyone. PS4. So just be aware that updates, new content and stuff is always a little bit delayed on the console, whether it's the PS4 or the Xbox. Stuff always lands here first on the PC, and then it can be months till it actually shows up on console, usually. Now I play with the real weapons, really. Like you're talking like guns and stuff. You get to shoot people, or do you like have a stick and get to beat people with it? Okay, I kind of forgot what you did for work. Were you? Because I kind of have this half idea you were in. No, I don't remember what you do. Oh, concealed carry license. Okay. You got to remember, I'm a Canadian, so talking about guns, carrying guns around and stuff is literally foreign to me. Let's see. But yeah, Frank, they nerfed the shit out of beam fired will. They nerfed the embassy consoles. And torpedoes are the top damage dealers now. How many ships? 600 something ships? There's a lot of ships. There's a lot of ships, and there's different ways to get them. As you're leveling up, you get free ships of lower tiers. As you level up, you get like higher tier of ship. The end game tiers are tier 5, tier 6 ships, and those you can. There are free ship giveaways. They're not exactly free. You kind of have to. There's like 3 or 4 events per year where you spend a few weeks grinding out the event, and then you get a free endgame ship. You can purchase it from there's a store in there where you can purchase ship. There's also lock boxes and promotional boxes that you can try gambling. And gamble and try getting a ship that way. There is a secondary second chance currency that you can also use to buy other ships. Also, like a lot of those ships are also available on the exchange. And basically, other players will get ships and then sell them on the exchange to other players. Do they teach us to play? No. The basics, the very basics, yes. if you just new to this game and you just are just starting out, then there are things that like you're not like, you know, a duck being thrown into a pond and hey, learn to swim. And they do show you some of the basics.
Get to our gateway and enter the sphere.
But for some of the higher end, top end game meta, then you would have to learn from other players. There's plenty of guides out there. There's websites, there's YouTube videos, there are these that will teach you, help you out, and stuff like that. But we're talking like end game, really advanced content. Like if you've ever played WoW, we're talking like mythic level stuff.
The Herald Forces gateway opening at 8 o'clock. Gateway opening at 11 o'clock. Gateway opening at 2 o'clock.
Oh, the heck do you get 1 million? It is nannying, basically. You go with a torpedo build, and you have 4 team members with you in an ISC that will nanny you. They will debuff the shit out of the enemy and buff the shit out of you. And, you know, a little bit of control.
Gateway opening at 5 o'clock. Gateway opening at 9 o'clock.
Does this run 60 or 30? I don't understand what you mean 60 or 30.
Gateway opening at 6 o'clock.
There is
Gateway opening at 10 o'clock.
there's an event that's just ending. It's not for a free ship, it's for free gear, ground gear. But on, I believe, July 1st, we're getting the summer event, and that actually has a free ship in it. Yeah. So
At 6 o'clock.
Arok Cherokee was around when I was just starting out playing Star Trek Online. I was in I don't even really remember what kind of fleet I was in back then. And he was in a PvP fleet, and I'm like, hey, dude, I want to join your PvP fleet. I want to learn to PvP. And I think he helped teach me, him and the other guys in my fleet,
At 1 o'clock.
helped teach me quite a few stuff about PvP. And about the canon meta as well. Is there someone there? Yes, there is.
5 o'clock. Gateway opening at 12 o'clock.
So, by the way, the rapid fire meta is kind of crappy, but the scatter volley meta is absolutely great. Not as great as the torpedo meta. But it still hits really hard. Jump. Okay, that's that.
At 9 o'clock. Gateway opening at 11 o'clock. We need to stop the Herald attack on Allied space.
Damn it.
Get through that gateway.
I wasted all of that shot. This thing. FPS. It'll run. Well, are you talking about? Are you talking about the PS4 version? I have no idea what it runs. The PC version will run whatever FPS you can handle, or your game can handle, your PC can handle. Believe it or not, I actually run this at 144 frames on my end, like locally. But for the streaming purposes, it's the stream is capped at 60 frames. Because technically, you can't stream at anything over 60 frames per second. Let's get out of here. I got sub-nuke. God damn it. Frank, I need a science team.
Take out their command vessels.
Man, I do miss the old days. By the way, do you see the length of that grab wall? It just lasts forever. It's a 40-second grab wall, which I'm going to have to refresh in a second. Okay. Yeah, look at the pull of that grab well. This ship is called Super Control.
Energy levels in the sphere are rising. Check it out.
You can. I don't have any heal abilities on this particular ship. It is very, very, very focused. There is really no Trinity in this game.
Sensor readings.
So don't expect like having a tank, a healer, a DPS. However, for For really high-end content, the elite missions and stuff, you kind of need you will need a tank. Tanks are really that meta has changed a little bit from what it used to be, Frank. They actually, for a period, tanks were just DPSers. But there are proper tanks in the game now for elite content only, because otherwise you really don't need it. Then there is the controller build. Most controller builds are actually EPG builds, so they're doing damage with their anomalies and stuff, and they have a little bit of control on the side. I flip that around. I do, on this particular build, I do control first, especially with the really crazy freaking Dragwell. And then, there's the secondary bonus of like the abilities to do damage. Robert Alsbrook, how you doing? Live long and prosper. This one is a Cytor build, which has gravimetric photon, particle emissions, neutronic, and the dark matter torp. And then I have Thoron infused mines in the back, plus the modulating competitive mine. I do have the morphopogenic torpedo, and I do use it on some builds, but usually I stick it in the back and don't really use it, because there are torpedoes that actually will outperform it significantly. Rank the tank. Shaggy uses 1% of his power. Other than that, other than the top end elite content, you basically can be what you want in a ship. So this game is split into two parts. You have the space, which is basically your ship, and then you have ground. So there is a little bit of difference here. When you're creating a character, they give you three options of profession: tactical, science, and engineering. Now, for space, it doesn't really make that big of a difference. It's just a little bit of flavor. Tactical captains will be able to do a little bit more damage. Science captains have a little bit more control debuff, that sort of thing. Engineers are a little bit more powerful, I can say that. They have better control of their power systems, and they have a little bit better healing ability. It's just flavor for space. Your character class in space is the ship that you fly. Well, let me show you some of the ships that I have. So this is a science ship. So it's actually a very tactical leaning science ship. And I'm using torpedoes, but I do have quite a bit of science abilities. I could go for say something like this, which is a battle cruiser. This is a light battle cruiser, or like a heavier battle cruiser like this, which is more focused on weapons, but it is a little bit tankier. And there you have stuff like escorts, which are... Where do I have escort? Something like this, which is a raider, which is a much lighter ship. Very, very focused on their weapon systems, but very, very fragile. They're very, very fast, though. Okay, did I scare you away? I'm sorry, I seem to have scared him away. Smiley, no commentary. Thank you for hanging out in the channel. I appreciate that. I can sit here and give lessons on this game for hours and hours and hours. Also, reminisce for hours and hours and hours. Man, Frank, do you remember when we used to be able to cause the PvP tanks to rage quit? And Smiley, no commentary. Good luck. Good luck for you with the game. I hope you enjoy it. Hope you find enjoyment. Long time. Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad you're around and have been hanging around for so long. I appreciate all of you guys. Although I'll be honest, some of my advice is for like, especially recently, is a little bit off meta, which I am fine. I'll give up DPS a little bit to do something a little bit strange, a little bit weird, a little bit different. It might not get me to the top of the charts, but I kind of enjoy it. So a little bit of warning. If you copy some of what I do, some of the people who follow the meta strictly might yell at you. Let's do another random. Oh yeah. And then we had people try to copy that strategy. As the hobos tried, I think Sad Pandas really tried. I remember the Sad Pandas had like this match against the hobos at one point, but we ran into them first. Pugging, actually. I think we were pugging. Was it pugging, or was it like a setup match? I don't remember anymore. That was a long time ago. And we completely wiped the floor with them. And then the match afterwards with the hobos, they tried to copy us. They tried to copy our strategy. Pandas was a pug. It didn't work well for them. It did not. They weren't able to copy us, what we used to do. Pop. Hobos was the set match. Yeah, we had a few matches with hobos. And I think we were one of the very few PvP teams out there that could make them sweat. We did beat them once or twice. And we definitely made them sweat.
Have a lot of time, so...
Damn it. Adrenaline Gauntlet. I don't enjoy doing this on a pug. I think, by the way, Smiley, no commentary, thank you for the subscription. Welcome. By the way, you are now a member of the herd of best cats, which is the best herd of best cats anywhere on the internet. You can go around searching for better herds, but you won't find it. Privileges of being a best cat include puking in people's shoes, scratching up their furniture, and stealing socks. Just one sock. You steal one sock and you hide it under the couch. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. I think my favorite, one of my favorite matches was, set matches, was the one we had against Nova Corps. When we ran into them and they were shit talking us. They were like, you wanna go? You wanna go?
Enemy ships detected. They're on an intercept course.
Please state the nature of the emergency. Warning, ship is under attack. Left shield failing. Hull integrity below 75%.
Ooh. I got way too close to that. They did. I remember that. that. The hobos used
Parts
to
are ready.
be a really, really tough team. They had more than one team, if I remember correctly. I really don't chase DPS too much anymore. I try to enjoy myself. I do like having a performance build, but I don't aim for the the top of the chart anymore. Smiley, I will
Picking up multiple enemy signals
after
on sensor.
later at some point
Get ready.
check it out. Go check it out. But please don't self-promote.
Warning. Ship is under attack. More shields failing. Target shields have failed. Warning. Ship is under attack. More shields
Well,
failing.
I was talking about I forgot what his name was, but the guy with the Galaxy Dreadnought, who was basically like my Galaxy Dreadnought is unkillable. Yeah, you want to set up a match? Mr. Burner.
Ship is under attack. Target shields have failed.
A video on the 32nd Century Constitution once it comes out, if I can afford it. If I can afford it and get my hands on it, I will definitely do a video of it.
Ship is under attack.
The Afterburner, was that the guy that always came to the forums and criticized my PvE build? And it was like, if I run into you in like PvP, I'm gonna kick your ass type deal. Your builds are never gonna last in PvP. And then he always got massively surprised because I never bring PvE builds to PvP. I had the secret PvP build. That guy, yeah. That guy, every time he ran into me in PvP, he spent more time running away than trying to kill me. Well, he tried to kill me. It just didn't.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
It just didn't work out for him. I guess
More shields
like I would post my PvE builds, sure, like on Reddit or the forums and stuff like that. But I followed the fleet rules. I did not post my PvP builds. I kept those secret. Those were, fleet secrets. And you know, whenever I posted a PvE build, he's like, "Oh well, this sucks for PvP. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill that ship if I run into you in PvP." Yeah, it didn't work out well for him at all.
4 shields failing. Left shields failing.
While we killed his teammates. Oh yeah.
Right shields failing.
Well, there was this one time we were doing the
Shields failing. Hull integrity
whatever with that King of the Hill type thing. I forgot what it's called. And he managed to decloak on me. He caught me as I was at full impulse. He caught me. Yeah, it was a vape build in his vape scimitar. You know, hit me with the tractor beam, opened up with his rapid fire. I think he was running turrets or something. And like half a second later, I was behind him, punching a hole through his ship. But he did not like that. He did not like that. I think he rage quit after that. Cap and hold, yeah, that's the one. Like, he actually caught me at full impulse, so like minimum power to shield, all of that, and he couldn't kill me. It's a big game though. Oh, by the way, jump console got upgraded. Another thing that they've added to the game that you might not be aware of, cross-faction is now a thing. So, for example, Romulan ships, if you have like a max-level Romulan character, Romulan ships are available to all your characters. If you have a max-level Klingon character, you can now fly Klingon ships on Fed stuff. You might have seen I had some Klingon ships or
Flagships. Hang on up there.
warning. Ship is under
oh,
attack. 4 shields failing.
he's working on that. Okay. Is there anyone at the center? So I have I like running with the stealth fighter set, which is like the Burrell set for Klingon.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Pop. I'm now behind you, motherfucker. Oh, you still get the okay.
Shields failing. Hull integrity below 75%. Hull integrity below 50%.
Ooh, wow. What hit me? Torpedoes. All the bot torpedoes. Yep. Torpedo. Oh, overload. Transphasic. Okay. Well. This guy's having issues here, so.
Ship is under attack.
Alpha is at 75%.
Four shields failing. Target shields have failed.
Are you thinking of coming back to the game, Frank?
Beta is at 75%.
Four shields failing.
Shield generator Alpha is at 50%.
Rear shield failing. Target shields have failed.
Shield generator Beta is at 50%.
They actually got a message from Virus. You remember him, right? He's come back to the game.
Four shields failing. Hull integrity below 75. Right shield failing.
I'm in a bad spot here.
Generator Alpha is at 25%.
Hull integrity below 50%.
Get out of here.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Four shields failing.
Shield generator Beta is at 25%.
Hull integrity below 75%.
Yeah, mines are a thing now as well.
We did. We've lost shield generator Alpha.
Well,
Target
my shield,
shields have failed.
my shield generator was fine. What happened to the other shit?
Looks like the assault is over, at least for now.
Well, that was a carry. Log in every 6 months, but unless they fix PvP. Yeah. That's not gonna happen. That's unless they convert it into something that like how Dreadnought works, or well, yeah, I was gonna say World of Warships, but World of Warships is even worse when it comes to grinding and the money sink. But yeah, like the way I like Dreadnought actually. Dreadnought is really good. I play it sometimes. Actually, I think me and several other streamers are going to be doing maybe at least once a week, maybe. Well, yeah, we're going to be doing a Dreadnought stream on Tuesday. Usually it's on Q's channel, Q Continuum. But I do advertise stuff like that on my Twitter. So, but yeah, I use Twitter now. Guys, if you haven't done so already, check out my Twitter account. There should be a link to it down here somewhere. Because every time I stream, if I don't have it scheduled ahead of time, I will always tweet that I'm about to start a stream. I try to post a schedule on my Discord as well, so you guys might want to check that out. Sometimes I will plan the whole schedule out a week ahead of time. Sometimes I don't. For the most part, almost every morning I will stream at 10 a.m. Eastern starting. That's on Twitch. And for the most part, I stream on YouTube at night at starting 9 p.m. Eastern. With Twitter. With Twitter. Yeah, I know. The only reason I use Twitter for is just to basically broadcast stuff. I really stay away from everything else on Twitter. I've always had a dislike for that particular platform. Not as much as I dislike Facebook. You will not see a Facebook link down here. Boy. But yeah, Twitter, I just send out tweets saying, hey, I'm streaming. What was I saying? Yeah, I usually stream YouTube in the evening and Twitch in the morning, but that isn't always set in stone. Sometimes it flips around. YouTube streams, I try to schedule them ahead of time. Oof. I will not repeat that on stream. But I am up right now, half an hour past the midnight. So I am a bit tired. I'm actually more than a bit tired. I am very, very tired. That's 2 streams per day. Yeah, I stream twice a day. So I do get that a little bit more. I'm going to be calling this here. And we don't have rating in YouTube, unfortunately. But let's see. Is any of my friends? Are you going to be streaming tonight, MC Stu? If you're still around. Let's take a look here, see what's going on YouTube. I don't see anyone streaming on YouTube. Quick look on Twitch to see if anyone is streaming there. Oh, Chaisander is streaming. Rock Bear is streaming. MMO Anthropology is streaming as well. There's a whole lot of people streaming on Twitch, streaming Star Trek Online. Oh, Nimmer Comedy is doing a sub-only stream. Okay, never mind about that. I'm not going to break that again. I broke Twitch that day. No, not tonight. Okay. I think we're going to call it then. We're not going to raid anyone or whatnot. But Trisander and Rock Bear on Twitch are really good chill streamers. If you guys want to go over there and check them out, do so on your own. But I hope you guys had yourself a very good and chill night. I hope you enjoyed the music. I enjoyed your company. I love sitting here and chit-chatting with you guys. Frank, I missed you, man. I missed you so much. I'm glad you're showing up here. Big Papa, thank you very much. Robert, it's nice to have you around for so many years. I really appreciate it. And everyone else who is lurking, I appreciate all the lurkers out there. You guys have yourself a good Sunday night, Saturday night, Sunday morning, and I will catch you soon. This is the Sarcasm Detector signing out.